Okay, so because I was gonna film, I was gonna do a FNAF 2 video, and then that didn't work because I played through the first 3 nights and managed without having my mic on, so I kind of wanted to play a fan game. So we're playing Hot Nights of Candy's Remastered, which I've played this before. I don't really remember what I thought of it, so I'll kind of just give my honest thoughts on this game. Oh.
You have one new message.
Hi, hello. I'm the junior manager here at the restaurant. I'm supposed to walk you through the job as our new security guard. From your resume, I can tell that you're already a well-experienced guard. But, you know, it's protocol, so I have to walk you through the basics anyway.
Let me turn the volume up.
Each camera by pressing the camera buttons on the keypad. Now, our lights are always off during the night. Obviously, because it'd be a waste of power to leave them on all night. So to actually see something on the cameras, you can activate the camera system's night vision mode. You activate night vision by clicking on the button of whatever camera you're currently viewing. So for example, say you want to see what's on camera 1. You bring up the camera panel, you click on the button that says Cam 01, and then to use night vision, you click on Cam 01 again. Once night vision is activated, you click on any of the other cameras and view them with night vision as well. And you turn it off the same way you turn it on. Now, night vision takes more power than regular vision, so make sure you use it sparingly. Your first priority as a security guard here is to keep an eye on the animatronics. Those are really expensive machines, and we do not want them stolen. And you keep an eye on them through the cameras. We have quite a few animatronics here. There's of course the cats Candy and Cindy, there's the chimpanzee, there's the penguins, just lots I tell you. So, you also have 3 security doors in your office, each of which can be closed by pressing the door button by each door. These are here in case you're in some sort of danger, but personally I just use them to shut myself off from the world when I need a break. But don't let me be your role model on that one. You need to remember that closing these doors takes power, and the longer they're closed, the more power they drain. Now, I know that sounds kinda backwards, but you have to trust me on that one. I think it's something about the doors having an automatic fail-safe feature in case the power gets cut off, you know, so they open up if there's no more power. All I know for sure is that they do use more and more power the longer they're closed, so you don't want to keep them closed for too long at a time. Now, the reason I keep mentioning the power is because the restaurant uses a backup power generator at night, which only has a certain amount of juice in it. So anything from viewing the cameras to using the security doors takes power. You can see how much power you have left on the computer on the desk in front of you. Try not to run out of power. If you do though, you won't be stuck in the office since the doors will always open up anyway. Oh, and one last thing. The animatronics aren't completely turned off at night, so they might start walking around a bit. But just be careful not to let any of them into the office, because we have stuff in there we don't want damaged or anything. Though, don't bother with the ticket booth door. They won't attempt to get in through there. That should be all. You'll hear from me again on your next shift. Have a good night.
Riveting. Something I have noticed is that turning isn't like in FNAF 1. It's, or any FNAF game for that matter. Whereas in all the mainline, all the actual FNAF games, you can turn by just putting your mouse cursor at one end of the screen, and you'll just continually move that direction. Here, you have to actively be moving your mouse. Hopefully that doesn't mess me up at any point, but it is a little weird. So it's 3 a.m. Oh, crap. Oh, she's gone. Also, I legitimately forgot this game had a power system. I don't know why. I thought it was like, instead it was like you couldn't have you couldn't have doors closed for too long, or else they'd automatically open or something. I don't know why I thought that. I don't know where that's from, because I feel like it's from an actual fan game. Oh, that actually looks really cool. Also, this is not what night vision looks like at all, by the way. The way night vision works is that it amplifies the light that's already bouncing off of everything, which would also mean that it wouldn't work very well. What was that? Okay. Anyways, it wouldn't work as well as it could in this kind of environment where you can't see anything. The night vision wouldn't look very good. It wouldn't look as good as this. Because it needs that light that's there, that little amount of light to actually amplify it, which is why the best condition for one of the better conditions for night vision would be like outside during a full moon, because the full moon creates more light because because of the way moon phases work. Now, by the way, I'm not an expert, so don't take all this with a grain of salt. I forgot to mention that. But the night vision would not look that good, is my point. Especially since it's super dark. Oh my god. Hello. 9/22/87. Is this... Okay, this is a camera. I was trying to figure out what this was. Oh my god. It's Blue Puppet. I think its name is Vincent or something, I don't remember.
You have one new message.
Hey there. I put up a note today to gather some intel on the animatronics from the other employees. Just to get a list of the issues we've had with them. They've written down some stuff here for you. So let's see. Alright, so obviously the animatronics walk around at night. You know that by now. They try to get to places they shouldn't be. Yep. They act weird after dark. They don't like adults. I mean, I suppose. They always seem nice around children. Around us employees, they just kinda stare at you. I always thought they just hadn't been coded to interact with anyone other than children. But some of the other employees have felt threatened by them now and then. But I know that some of them are also superstitious morons. So who knows if they became scared when the animatronic looked at them in the eyes or something. Anyway, one last thing on the list here. The last
Jesus,
penguin
Candy.
interferes with the
Cindy.
system. There's a sentence I never thought I'd say. We have these penguin animatronics as waiters. They take people's orders and whatnot. We used to have 3 of them, but 2 of them broke down and haven't been fixed yet. I think they're referring to the 3rd penguin that still works, or, well, apparently it doesn't quite work. So yeah, definitely don't let him into the office. His presence alone could probably destroy our systems. Well, that'll be it for now. I'll be sure to leave another message for your next shift.
What broke? Who got so angry that they broke a waiter robot, bro? Oh my god, he's coming. He's coming. He's marching towards my door. Oh my god.
Can I take your order?
Oh crap. That's where you were.
Can I take your order? Can I take your order? Can I take your order?
What did you close?
Can I take your order?
Shut up, you stupid penguin. I hate you.
Can I take your order? Can I take your order? Can I take your order?
Hey, listen, we only close the doors when they're at the door, okay?
Can I take your order?
Stop. I will kick you to death. I could beat this stupid penguin in a fight, I guarantee
Can
it.
I take your order?
My god.
Can I take your order? Can I take your order? Can I take your order? Can I take your order?
Oh, hi dog. My dog's over here.
Can I take your order?
Did you just open that door? I mean, he was gone, so... You're getting the hang of it, a little bit.
Can I take your order?
Not that much, honestly.
Can I take your order?
You really suck at this.
Can I take your order? Can I take your order? Can I take your order? Can I take your order?
Penguin, I swear.
Can I take your order?
I should probably say something. I don't know what to talk about, though. honestly. I don't know why I did that. Maybe we can talk about how much I want to rip this stupid penguin apart. You know what, now that I think about it, now I understand why those things broke. I understand why someone crashed out and destroyed these things. I would destroy this thing too, honestly.
Cannot take your order. Cannot take your order. Cannot take
So
your
far, this has
order.
been very easy.
Cannot take your order.
I do have to say the sound design is really good though. At least for when you're doing an action. There's not much ambience, it seems like. It's just like little piano notes. And we're getting one of these again. Oh my god, no video input. Twenty-third of 1987. I think I know what that sound is. Yep. Are these are there supposed to be human bones, or are they supposed to be like endoskeleton pieces? I literally can't tell. Every time I've seen that scene. Okay, let's keep the penguin out this time.
You have one new message.
Still here, I see. Awesome job these last 2 nights. You're already way better than our previous night guard. He didn't even stand 2 nights before he brought a wrench to his shift and tried to destroy one of our animatronics. The animatronic in question is the blank character, the one in the drawing room on camera 11, I think. Yeah, I'm surprised he still works. And despite the holes and the fact that his left arm and the back of his head is missing, the kids still really like him. Anyway, ever since that day, Blank's been acting almost more strange than the other animatronics. Like, among other things, he seems to have developed this fascination with getting into the office through the ticket booth. And I guess he can't see the glass or something. So yeah, keep an eye on him. If you see him heading for the ticket booth, just shut the door in his face.
Stay out.
Find something else to do, I guess. Oh, and by the way, ever since that new Freddy Fazbear's Pizza closed last week, we've been getting more and more customers during the day. So next week, if you're up for it, we could use you on the day shift. Think it over. We'll talk later.
I don't know when I'm supposed to close the window. We got back fast. God, bro. Probably just think it's full. I'll just use more power. I thought maybe that was the, like, I don't know, overheat system I was thinking of on that one. I'm probably just gonna play through this whole game if it's gonna be this easy. Riveting gameplay, guys. I might play through the other two also. I don't really want to play Five Nights at Candy's 2, but I probably will. Just because. Five Nights at Candy's 3, though, is going to be... It's probably going to be more fun than Five Nights at Candy's 2. But also it's going to be really easy still. Because it's Five Nights at Candy's 3. I've had for a while a concept of like, what if there was a FNAF fan game similar to FNAF 1, right, where you got the doors and whatever, but it has 4 points of entry, so that way you feel surrounded. Because like I like this idea of 3 points, but also everything comes from left and right doors except for Blank, who comes from the ticket booth. That's it. But like, what if you had a window, 2 side doors, and then maybe another door behind you, and to look all the way around to see it. Kind of like in FNAF 4, where there's 4 points of attack. I feel like that might be cool. Also, the stupid penguin is literally just Balloon Boy. And then instead of doing something to your flashlight, because there's no flashlight, it just does it to your doors. Which is kind of cool. I thought that said 27. It's 4 a.m. Although I do like how you have to look at power on this little screen here. Stuff like that. Makes it feel more realistic. Rather than just being able to see it at all times. My buddy really thinks he's 173 in the 008 room in containment breach. I haven't even beat an SCP containment breach. I probably never will. This is my frame rate drop. What's going on? Or is it just a weird camera movement? Okay, I will give it something. I will give it this though. It does not suffer from click team mouse, or what kind of does, but like it does not suffer in the same way that Sister Location does, where it's like locked to the middle of your screen until you get to one side, and then, but you can move it up and down. It's really dumb. I hate that kind of mouse. I'm glad this game does not have that. I think that is machine parts. I can't really tell. Oh yeah, that's endoskeleton parts. Why are you twitching? What did I do? What is this? Just a random conveyor belt. What's this right here? Get out of my face. We're stuck tweaking! You're just the puppet. But blue instead of Purple. And red cheeks. Okay, fourth night.
You have one new message.
Alright, so real quick, we had an old animatronic version of Candy, but before we got these new shiny ones. Anyway, he was supposed to be out of commission ever since he was involved with this incident with a customer. An adult customer, luckily. Not a child. Not that the children aren't safe here, that's not what I... Anyway, our technician has tried to fix him up for some time, and he wants me to warn you that old Candy might start walking around as well. He should be in parts and service, that's camera 10, I believe. Keep a real good eye on him. He's quite big, so just be careful around him. That's all. Keep up with the good work. Oh, and I heard you took the day shift offer. Nice.
Do we play as the day shift at Freddy's protagonist? Also, I will mention, Old Candy is a good concept because, you know, they don't have the eye lights, so you have to look at them on the camera, find out if they're there, which is a good break from just looking left and right, but also, I don't know which side Old Candy comes from. And you better bust out. Then bust in. Maybe we should just stop talking. Off my screen, goober. Let's take a look at your stupid face. I'm just gonna close this for now. Oh, that was good. I think Old Candy comes from 06. Oh, yeah. Oh, okay. Oh my god. Freddy Fazbear. No. That jump scare sound. That. Oh my god. That jump scare sound was meh. Honestly. What was that? Were you possessed? This building does kind of make a little more sense than the FNAF 1 location, which only really makes sense if it's located inside of a mall. This makes more sense as like an actual building.
Hey there. Hi. How you doing, kitty cat?
Is that because I misclicked something? I misclicked cam 10 and that happened. What? Markiplier's in this game? That's right. I'm the best at this game. Chester's on his way though. Oh my god, get out of here. I don't know why I did that. Oh my god. This kind of reminds me, this little loop I'm doing kind of reminds me of 420 mode in FNAF 1, where you have to look, it's basically just check left door, the camera flip, look at Freddy, check right door, look at Freddy, and just repeat. But on console, which is what I own FNAF 1 on, for whatever reason, I have it on the Xbox, you get into the... I just checked that camera! Alright, well, maybe I shouldn't have said that this game was easy. Let me throw this bottle over. But you get into the loop, right? You get into the loop of doing that. And then what ends up happening is that because you're on a console, and moving cameras is the same as moving in your office. So what ends up happening, for me at least, is that I get into the loop of, you know, checking left door and then checking right door, checking left door, flipping camera, checking right door, flipping camera, and just repeatedly doing that. And eventually, I will, by around like 2 a.m., 2 or not even 3, like around 1 or 2 a.m., I will usually end up moving the camera, which in FNAF 1, 420 mode, if the door is not shut in the right hallway, and you end up accidentally closing, not closing, and you end up accidentally moving cameras from Freddy, that is a guaranteed death. He moves into your office the second the camera is no longer on him. And on a different camera. Why would they even attempt to turn old candy back on if they're likely not going to use them? Yo, Blank, you gonna move? Like, how long are you moving to opportunities? I don't know. What's your chance at winning one? Blank, I need you to answer that question. Preferably on this camera and not at my ticket booth. Blank, you gonna go? There you go. Good boy. Oh my god. You ain't got nothing on me, Blink. Oh my god, it's only 3 a.m. How long are the hours in this game? I don't know. This is still really easy, you know, just saying. See, I knew you'd show up after I said that. I have no idea how much Blank is like Foxy from FNAF 1. Which Foxy and Freddy are really good reasons to have the player check the cameras, honestly. Boys really like their mechanics because of that. And it's one of the only FNAF games where you actually have to check the cameras. Because FNAF 2, you only need Cam 11. But FNAF 1, you need all the cameras Freddy can go to. Well, you don't need Bard's Cove, but... I mean... Yeah, you don't need Bard's Cove. But you need all the cameras that Freddy goes to. I have plenty of power. I can just gotta sit here. Do you like sit there longer if I have my door shut? Oh my god, you little jerk. Okay. I might take a wrench to you too, honestly. I'm very bored, bro. This is not that fun. This night better not be like 8 minutes long like FNAF 1. It's starting to feel like that. Finally! Thank God! Ugh. Okay, time for whatever this is. Oh my god, Candy and Cindy. Hello! Only just now realized how fat Candy is, oh my god. Toy Freddy looking at. Why are you pointing at them, bro? Where are your fingers? You're literally just a puppet's model, by the way. Oh my god. This is... Okay, night 5. I think Rat shows up on this night. He's my favorite animatronic. Because he's a rat. That's literally the only reason.
You have 2 new messages.
Hello again. So, the big boss man told me to inform you about our off-limit areas. I know that sounds kind of silly since you're supposed to be guarding the place, but the manager's adamant that we don't go where we're not supposed to be. He's mostly talking about the rooms that aren't on your little mini-map. They aren't on the map because it apparently isn't any of your business. Or ours, for that sake. Like that extra room next to the parts service room. I believe you can see the door from camera 9. Ah, yes. Thank you. Here, keep the change. Excuse the sound of my delicious latte. Anyway, the manager says it's just a storage room, but of course course, heard many stories from my superstitious colleagues. So it's either an extra kitchen, a staircase to a secret underground tunnel, or it's where he puts his bowling equipment because he doesn't want his wife to know he's still bowling. Of course, I don't believe it's anything special, to be honest. I overheard him talking about the room once. He mentioned something about some old, unused stuff. Maybe he's hiding a smile in there. Who knows?
Yeah.
Anyway, I am all out of time. See you next week.
Don't care, didn't ask. But you were not FNAF 1. By the way, thank you for just straight up not telling me about Rat. How he's out now. He's out and about. Okay, bro. Checking these 3 cameras isn't that fun. Oh, he's standing up. Oh, it's 2 a.m. and everyone's here. Is Rat out? I have literally no idea. I feel like he's supposed to be out on this night, or is he night 6? I feel like it's just Cat and Rat on night 6. Which would mean I'd only have to check 2 cameras. I really like the idea of like boss nights, honestly, in FNAF games, where like night 5, like FNAF 4, will be a new animatronic or set of animatronics. Maybe even just like night 6 is like that. I've always enjoyed that, especially when it does something like flip the game's previous mechanics upside down, like with Nightmare Fredbear in FNAF 4, where instead of listening for the doors and then seeing for the bed and closet, you listen for the bed and closet and see for the doors, which is a really nice spin on it. I don't really know why I bring that up. I just like boss nights. And I think more games should have them. Kind of like that one ransomware style game that got removed for whatever reason that I don't remember why. And the final night in the game, like you eventually figure out what's going on in the place, and you shut the door for like the last time on the monster, and it just rips open the door and kills you anyways. Which is a really good way to end a game, by the way. I feel like more games should do something like that. Just like with that one animatronic in Five Nights at Chuck E. Cheese's, where he just like, you can't make him go away. He just kind of sits there and opens your door. Oh my god. Wow. I was not stressed at all. Like at all. This is very boring. It's also going to be a boring video. Ugh. I'll just put Subway Surfers gameplay or something over it. Oh my god. Blank. Why does he look so ugly? Ugh. A mistake. My mistake. A problem. Your problem. Well, if it's your mistake, maybe you shouldn't have given gifts or whatever you did in FNAF 2. If that even was you. I don't know what you are. I don't really care what you are. Oh my god, rat! Wow, $100.50. I would not do that for $100.50. Okay, you're gonna have to pay me like $200 at least. Oh, I could do the 6th night. Oh. I'm gonna cut this segment out of the video. Alright. Yeah, I guess I'll do the 6th night, because why not, I guess. If... You can't make this stupid penguin animatronic scary, bro. You just can't, dude. Maybe I should just be angry at how boring this game is. Actually, no. I've been so bored so far that I can't be angry at the game. I've been playing for an hour? I don't even remember what happens during this night.
Hey, you're still here? I thought you wanted that transfer out of the night shift. Although, your shift isn't even tonight. Frank's supposed to be here. What did you do with Frank? Where is he? Oh, well, I guess someone has to lunch over the place tonight, so just stay put. And, keep watching.
My god, Monster Rat.
Don't break anything.
Not Monster Rat, that's FNAC 3.
You and I need to have a little talk, okay? Bye.
Don't feel like it. Don't feel like talking. I killed Frank, by the way. That would actually make this game really good. if the protagonist is just literally a murderer. Also, I think what's supposed to be going on in this game is that, because we're Mary Schmidt, which is also the protagonist of the third game. I think what's supposed to be going on is we are figuring out, we're going to work here, we're facing our fears of the stupid animatronics. So that's whatever was going on in the third game that I played like once and found to be really boring. This is actually my second time playing this game, by the way. I forgot how boring it was. That's probably why I didn't finish it last time. Also, seriously, where did the rat come from? He's like, you just gotta showed up at the door. Where do you come from? Also, do you seriously only go to Camo 6? This game faces the same problems that I had with the toy animatronics, in which they just aren't scary. They're not in that uncanny valley at all, so they look too pristine, too clean to be at all scary. Oh, Chester's here. Oh no. Hey, here's a cool idea. What if we had another animatronic that came from the ticket booth? Just a little suggestion. Like, what if? What if? Because then, whatever Blank got, or what if Blank could just attack from any door? That way, you have to see where he's going. You have to look. You have to see where he's going. Onto cameras. Maybe that way I'd actually use the cameras for something other than Blank and stupid broken animatronics. The Withers. Wouldn't that be more interesting? There's a whole host of other things you could have done with all these animatronics. You could have given them more unique things that they do, instead of just making them all do basically the same thing. This is not Five Nights at Freddy's 2. They don't all have to do the same thing. Except for literally 2 animatronics. I keep trash talking this game until one of these stupid robots kills me. Oh my god, hello? Okay. This isn't like why couldn't it have just been like every other camera and every other FNAF fan game? where you don't have to click, you just have to move your mouse down. Or would that just be easy? That'd be too easy. This game's already too easy. I don't know how I guessed that. Like by accident. I didn't even realize I was closing the door until after I did it. Oh, he hit my door. Hit my window. Oh my god, but I'm actually a little stressed now because the power runs dry and the power actually starts to run down more in this night. Wow. Because there's more threats, so you're more anxious. Oh my god, he went to camo 4. I didn't know he could do that. But this is actually insane. Also, I'm going to run out of power. There's just straight up nothing I can do about that. Wow! Okay, well, never mind. I'm not gonna run out of power, because that'd be too fun. Get this stupid confetti off my screen. Oh my god, there's one of these too. So we grab this stupid conveyor belt again. Swear to God! Hold on, wait, they're gonna give us a dance number, like this is a musical. I'm sure it's singing and dancing. No, they're not. Those animatronics are falling over. If you got up and moved, whose reflection is that? I can't tell. I don't really care. Wow, I got $20.10. Did this for $20 extra. Been playing for 58 minutes now. This isn't even the last night. Extras. Let's go to extras. Whoa. 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 Oh my god. Ooh. Whoa. You gotta do like his design. Here though. It looks nicer. Too bad you can't tell that he has all the drawings on him in the actual game. Whoa. Looks like he's made out of wood, bro. Oh. Look, they shot the music. Look, if you zoom in and then just gotta sit there. So I'm gonna go on my phone. Oh. Oh my god. 7, 17, 19, 1, 20, 20, 15. Cam 13. I didn't remember any of that, so. Alright, I'm done with this game, honestly. I don't like it. I will do the custom night in another video. I'll do 720, I promise. But I'm done with this game. Bye.